Do you find your purpose in life or do you discover your purpose in life? Do you find your why in life or do you discover your why in life? Can I can I go out there and can I find my purpose or can I discover my purpose? This is the coaching question for the week. And this is what we are going to get in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Coach Antonio Landis Thompson, and you're listening to Winners for Life Coaching Podcast, a place where you discover your success, your greatness, your purpose, your destiny, and become all what you were designed to be. Sit back and relax and let us go on a journey together of transformation. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for listening to the podcast, watching the podcast, sharing the podcast. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your support. I am so grateful that you took the time to listen to this podcast. Can I have permission? Can I have your permission to go deep on this topic? This is a topic all year. It's been like one of the main topics that keep coming up when I'm coaching somebody is, do I find my purpose in life or do I discover my purpose in life? What do you think? I want you to know that everything that is said here in this space is confidential between me and you. If you share something with me, I only share that information if you give me permission to share it. So whatever your answer is, if you want me to let it be known to the public, you just let me know. But we're going to dive deep. I said before I do anything for the rest of the day, let me record this podcast because it's fresh inside of me. I was like, I'm feeling like talking again about something about purpose. And there's a lot of misleading information out there about your purpose, your why. Do you find it or do you discover it? Now, our agreement or our focus today is the coaching question. Do you find your purpose in life? Do you discover your purpose in life? Can I go out and find my why in life? Can I go there and discover my why in life? Now, your time is very, 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 very important. What would you like to get to the end of this coaching session? What do you like to get to the end of this discussion? What do you like to get to the end of your journey? What do you would like to get in the time that is spent with me and you, us in this community? What would you like to get out? What are your expectations? What are your expectations? Also, if you want more information and listen to more teaching, coaching, inspiration, motivation, you could visit my website, AntonioLandisThompson.com. That's AntonioLandisThompson.com. Or you could just follow me on social media. Thank you so much for supporting me on social media. You know, if you're a chef and you serve food, you want people to eat your food. You get happy and it feels good when you cook food and you serve it and people eat it. Me being a podcaster, a life coach, a content creator, when I serve that food and give you that information and you eat it up, I'm so grateful for it. It makes me feel good. Thank you so much. There's a lot of misinformation out there. And this is not something that I'm just saying it for the first time. You know my heart as an empowerment, success, and purpose coach, helping you become all what you were designed to be. And my purpose in life is to empower you to tap into and maximize your potential, discover your purpose, and become all what you were designed to be. I am going to let you know the inside scoop about purpose, your why in life. And some of you are going to save hundreds, thousands, millions of dollars when it comes to this subject right here. You know, one of the things I don't like, or you may have experienced, you ever went somewhere and they said you need to come 2, 3, or 4 times or 5 times. But when you do the math, you went to someplace else, and the same thing that took you 4 or 5 times to do or accomplish, you got it all in one session, or you got it all in one time. It's like somebody, they know what the answer is. They know how to get you from point A to point B. That's what a coach does. The coach, a good coach, helps you get from point A to point B. A coach don't tell you what to do. That's a consultant or an advisor, right? Or a mentor. A coach help you, which I am, get you from point A to point B. Imagine if you come to me and I can give you the information or ask you the questions to unlock that information that can get you to point A and point B in a week, in a day. But because I could be probably money hungry, I start to what they call milk you. Milk you. Milk you. Meaning that I want you to come back. And I've all of us experienced this. You're just like, why did they let me come back here when I could have gotten all of this done 2, 3 weeks ago? Like my wife says this. She said, honey, she said, just get to the point. I'm going to get to the point right now. And this is going to save you thousands, hundreds, millions of dollars, some of you. Your purpose was never lost. Mic drop. Your purpose in life was never lost. Therefore, because your purpose was never lost, there is no need for you to try to find it. Oh. You only find something. You've heard me say this. You only find something that was lost. If you lost your keys, you say, I need to find it. If you lost your watch, you said, I need to find it. You say you might have lost your drink. I need to find my drink. You lost your keys, your cigarettes. I need to find my cigarettes or my keys, huh? I lost my car. I need to find. You only find something that was lost. Is your purpose or your why in life, is it something that is lost, or is something that you have to discover? Let's just pause there for a second. Because there's some of you all around the world are watching this and listening to this, and you've never heard that statement before. I have an announcement. Breaking news. Your purpose was never lost. The answer that you've been looking for that fulfillment, for that thing, the answers that you've been looking for, and you paid hundreds of dollars, you paid thousands of dollars, some of you have paid millions of dollars, you went to counseling sessions after counseling sessions, and thank God for our counselors, therapy sessions after therapy sessions. Some of you paid hundreds and thousands and $1 billion to life coaches after session, and you were looking to find that purpose, find your why. And all the while, Coach Antonio Landis Thompson, born in the beautiful island of Eleuthera, Bahamas, letting you know today that your purpose was never lost. Your purpose was always inside of you. Your why has always been inside of you. If you go on a trip and you misplace your watch, your passport, your keys, you say, I need somebody to help me. Can you help me find my watch? Woo! When you find your watch, or when you come across your watch, you don't just say you discover your watch. You said, I found my watch. Why? Because I only found what was lost. Woo! When a baby is born, and we've seen it, when a baby is born, it goes through that development stages. And as we go through those development stages, one day the baby wakes up and the baby notices his or her hands. And everybody started to laugh. We've seen it on social media and people started to get excited. And the baby is like startled. Because the baby just realized that they had hands. In other words, in that moment, that baby discover their hands that they always had. Woo! You didn't have to go down to the corner store. You didn't have to order online, hey, I need some hands. And then you attach. No, when the baby was born with the hands. The baby had the hands all their lives. But one day, they discovered that they have hands. Have you discovered your why in life? Have you discovered your purpose in life? Have you discovered that thing that you are placed in this universe to live out? Have you discovered your assignment, your calling, your mandate, your mission? Have you discovered that thing? That don't care where you go, you can't shake it. You go to bed at night, you dream about it. You wake up, you dream about it. Have you discovered your why in life? Whew. Let's pause for a second. In this moment right now, what are you feeling? How are you doing right now? Are you okay? After hearing this information so far, you realize that the answer or the answers that you were waiting, looking for, praying for, and searching for, it was already inside of you. The minute you became that egg, that sperm meet that egg, human being, life happened. As tiny as that was, as tiny as you was, as tiny as you was, tiny than a dot, inside of you was buried in within you your why, your calling, your assignment, your purpose. You don't have to be looking no more on the outside for your purpose. You don't have to be searching on the outside for your why. Your why. Your purpose. Your calling. Your assignment in life. That thing that you were placed in this universe to live out has always been inside of you. I encourage you today. Start looking within. How does it feel right now to know this? The answer or the answers or your purpose in life or your why in life that you've been looking for, it was already inside of you. How you feel right now, the thing that you've been looking for, that diamond, that precious diamond, that precious ruby, that answer to what's the meaning of my life? Why am I here in this world? Am I a mistake? Did my parents have me because my mom just got pregnant? Did my parents just had me because my mom got pregnant in college? Did my parents just had me because my mom got raped? Did my parents had me because they just was having a good time? And you have all of these questions going on. Am I adopted? Is this my real dad? Is this my real mom? If this is my mom, why God allowed me to be born from a mother like this, where she's rich, poor, short, tall? Why is this my dad? This my dad. Your dad might be a millionaire, billionaire, or your dad might be a drug addict. All of this. You know what I realized? In this thing called life, you and me, and none of us, we didn't have the decision and on who our parents or family would be. Woo. You and me, we didn't have a decision on what our family should have been, or we didn't have a say, well, this is going to be my family, this is going to be my dad, this is going to be my mother. But I know this one thing. Some of us may like the families that we are in. Some of you may not like the families that you are in. Some of you may love the parents that you have. Some of you may not love the parents that you have. Some of you may still be having questions. Am I adopted? But here's the thing. You are here. And because you are here, you have purpose. And there is no human being, and there are over 8.2 and counting billion people in the world. Nobody has your fingerprints. Over 80 billion fingerprints in the world. Nobody has your fingerprints. That means that you are special. That means that you are unique. You are not a mistake. You are in this world because God placed you in this world for a great purpose, a calling, a why, and an assignment. Let's go over what we talked about today. We realize that our purpose was never lost. That our purpose has always been inside of us. And for some time, some of us, we may have been looking on the outside, not realizing that when we were born, when that sperm met that egg, when we became a human being, inside of us was already our purpose. Every human being was placed in this world with some type of purpose, some type of why. There's nobody in this world just here to take up mistakes. Take up space. Let me say mistakes. Take up space. What are you going to do with this information today? Were your expectations met today? What are your takeaway today? Can I hold you accountable? If I see you and I know you listen to this podcast, can I ask you, have you discovered your purpose? Are you living a purposeful life? You don't have to find your purpose. Your purpose was never lost. You discover which already existed. You were born with your hands, and just how you were born with your hands and you have a heart, you were born with purpose inside of you. Now it's up to you to go deep within and discover your purpose in life. Thanks for listening. This is Coach Antonio Landis Thompson. You've been listening to Winners for Life Coaching Podcast, a place where you discover your success, your greatness, your purpose, your destiny, and become all what you were designed to be. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing the podcast. You want more episodes, inspiration, motivation, teaching, go to AntonioLandisThompson.com, and you could also follow me on social media. And today we had the question in the community: do you find your purpose in life? Do you find your why in life? Do you find your assignment in life? Or do you discover your purpose in life? Do you discover your why in life? Do you discover your calling in life? Remember, there's no secret to your success. There's a wealth of greatness inside of you. You are the captain of your ship and the master of your destiny. The best and the greatest day in the world to be alive is the day. Find something every day to be grateful for. Your purpose was never lost. You only find something that was lost. Your purpose is living and breathing on the inside of you. I encourage you today, do whatever you have to do to go within, discover your purpose, and release your purpose today. Blessings and blessings. Your day is going to be amazing. Your purpose is inside of you. Blessings.